How to keep your members coming back for more and reducing the attrition rate can be a real problem for some membership site owners. And I'm going to talk about that in this video. Now let's look at the worst case scenario, and sadly this is something that happens quite a lot with people who run membership sites. First of all, a subscriber subscribes or avails himself or herself of a free trial offer. They log in, they read all of the content, or they download all of the materials that are available to download. Then they go away and you never see or hear from them again. And you simply watch as your website withers and dies through lack of subscribers. And this scenario repeats itself over and over again to the point where your website becomes unviable and you shut it down. So in order to make sure that that doesn't happen, you need to offer something that's unavailable elsewhere. And that can be something like unique content, or it can be unique data. And you also want to make it more convenient for the subscriber to find the information that he or she wants from your site rather than searching around. So even if the information is available elsewhere, if the subscriber can find everything that they want on your site, they're more likely to stay members because it's just easier for them. It saves them time. Another good way to keep members coming back, and indeed to generate more members, is to have a referral scheme. So you could offer existing members, X month free for every Y new subscribers that they bring in. And you can also keep members involved by running contests. And when you run a contest for, say, the best submitted article or the most popular forum post of the month, that sort of thing, that does give members an incentive to come back and to submit content, and also to come back and vote and to see who is actually in the lead in the contest. And you can offer a prize with a high perceived value. Now, it doesn't have to be a high real value, but something that people are going to perceive as having a high value. So it could be perhaps a month's free membership to your more premium tier for people who are not members of the top level of your membership site, or it could be one of your ebooks or something like that, but something that has a high perceived value. And sometimes, though, just the prestige of winning is enough. Sometimes being at the top of the winners board is enough of an incentive to get people to enter the contest and to come back to see who's won. You could also offer members-only discounts on other products or services that you make. And something else that you can do is also have exclusive to members offers. These are things that are only available to members of your site and not available to the general public. So if you want to purchase this particular item, then you have to be a member of the site. You can also drip feed content. And this is the best approach to training courses if you're going to have training courses as part of your membership site. Because then people can't just simply download everything in one go and then clear off. Or you can offer access to all the courses, so everybody can access all the courses, but then you add a new course every week or every month. So there's always some new content for people to come back and see. And then, of course, there's membership involvement. I touched on this a bit earlier, but membership involvement is a good way to make sure that people keep coming back, especially if they can feel like they're part of a community. And a good way to do that is to have a forum on your website. And sometimes people will stay subscribed to your website purely and solely for the forum, for the way of interacting with other members. Software as a service is a growing trend now, so people have to stay subscribed to your membership site in order to access and use the software. And of course, a really good way to ensure that people stay members is to have recurring billing. So instead of having to send people an invoice and have them pay to subscribe manually, just simply have the subscription roll over until the subscriber cancels. And you can have longer subscription periods. You might find that the longer someone has to pay their subscription for, the more likely they are to stay subscribed, because if you have, say, a monthly subscription, then people will want to go back to your site every month to make sure that they're getting their money's worth. And if they don't come to your site for a couple of months, they might think, well, it's not really worth staying subscribed. But if you have an annual subscription, then they pay for the whole year. Whether they come back every month or not becomes irrelevant, because they pay for that whole year. They might stay away from your site for a couple of months and then come back and start reading and interacting and that sort of thing. And you can perhaps offer a discount for people to subscribe annually. Say you have a certain price for a monthly subscription, but then if somebody subscribes for 12 months, you only charge them for 10. And that way they're more likely to stay subscribed, because they are actually getting a discount on the subscription. And there's lots of other ways. We've only just scratched the surface here, but there's lots and lots of different ways to keep people coming back for more.